Hola todos, soy Señora Niesluchowski, and welcome to my lesson on Noun Adj agreement with the verb ser. So make sure you have Cornell notes, your nombre, hora y fecha, and the tema, the theme. Again, we're going to talk about today noun adjective agreement with the verb ser. In my last video, I talked about how to say a tall boy or the tall boy. But today I want to start making sentences. I want to use verbs. And we're going to say that boy is tall, or not just the boy, but how about me or you or anybody else? So what I have here are some English examples. So we're going to learn how to say I am funny, you are nice, he is handsome, she is pretty, we are outgoing or daring, they, the masculine mixed form, are shy, they, the feminine form, are studious and serious, and then I can even take out the words they or him or her, and I can be more specific and give them real proper names, such as Paco and Maria are strong and intelligent. So what I want you to do right now is take a moment and write in the ser forms, how to conjugate ser, and write that out, and then we're going to add the adjectives afterwards. Now that we have the beginning, the person and the verb conjugated, yo soy, tú eres, él es, ella es, nosotros somos, ellos son, ellas son, and then more specifically Paco y Maria son, we have the first portion done. We have to explain who we're describing before the description word. Well, now that we have the starting of the sentence, we need to make sure that we're using our adjectives. And we always have to remember to match noun adjective agreement. So match number and gender. So once we know that we have to match the gender and number, we have to make sure it applies to the sentence. So if I was a man, I would say yo soy for funny, gracioso. So this would make me masculine, gracioso. But I'm a female, so I'm going to write yo soy graciosa. So I'm going to make sure that whoever the speaker is, whoever the subject of my sentence is, it matches up. Now I can say, you are nice. Tú eres simpático. You might be a guy. So I can say, tú eres simpático, and assume you're masculine. If you're a female, I would say, tú eres simpática, because I'm matching the gender. Now sometimes when you see the sentences in yo and tú and you're writing a story or listening, it's kind of hard to figure out who we're talking about. The default's always going to be masculine, singular. But here, I definitely have a he. We know for a fact that this is masculine. So to say handsome, we're going to use guapo. So LS, and he's singular, so I'm going to put the singular masculine form. Guapo. She is pretty. We know that she's singular, and we know that she's feminine, so we're going to use bonita. So again, I'm double checking. If the adjective ends in an O, it opens itself up for change. So I can say guapo, or guapa, bonito, bonita, depending on the person, if it's singular or plural, feminine or masculine. So here, we're going plural. We are outgoing. So I use the word atrevido for outgoing or daring. So what we have to understand is, I just said nosotros. Remember we said that nosotros would be we mixed or masculine? Well, if it's mixed or masculine, the default then goes to masculine form. So I have to say atrevido. But discount double check tells me not only do I have to match the gender, masculine, I also have to see that this is all plural, so then atrevido goes to atrevidos. Here, I have they mixed masculine, ellos, and I want to say shy. So reservado is shy or reserved, but my discount double check says I have to match the number. Ellos is plural, so reservado becomes reservados. So here you can see singular form because my subject's singular. We have the plural form because my subject is plural. Now on the bottom two, I added not just one adjective, but multiple adjectives, just to remind you that you have to keep the process going. It does not matter how many adjectives are in the sentence, each adjective has to match to the person we're describing. So here I have the word studious, estudioso, and serious, serio. But then I have to check, not just the word, but I'm talking about feminine and plural. So I'm going to take estudioso and change it to estudiosa for the feminine part, but since it's feminine plural, I'm going to say estudiosas. And then serious, serio, ends in O, opens itself up for change. I'm going to make it serio, but then make it feminine, seria, feminine plural, serias. So here we have serias and estudiosas. And again, it doesn't matter how many adjectives, they all have to link back to the subject. So on the last sentence, we have Paco and Maria are strong and intelligent. Strong is fuerte and ends in an E. Intelligent, inteligente, it ends in an E. So remember, if it ends in an O, it can open itself up for change. But if it ends in an E, you've got to let it be. So here I have Paco and Maria son, and I'm going to add in the phrase strong, which would be fuerte. I can't do anything about the gender, but I can match the plurality, fuertes, and they're intelligent. So I'm going to put inteligente. And again, I can't change the gender, but I can make it plural. So as we go through this, we just definitely want to make sure we are always matching the gender and the number. Make sure that whoever you're describing, you discount double check. And that's it for today's lesson using noun adjective agreement with the verb ser. Always remember, read through the whole sentence and discount double check gender and number. Now, before we're done, make sure you write down at least 2 questions to ask me back in class, and we'll discuss them tomorrow. Hasta mañana.